At least Wu charged an alleged plot to attack White House during a U.F.C. event. That's the headline, and it's every bit as alarming as it sounds. Last week, a 19-year-old from Ohio named Tyson Proper walked into a mental health hospital, not exactly voluntarily. His parents had called local police after growing alarmed by what their son was saying. And what he was saying was serious. He and a group of people he'd met online were allegedly planning a coordinated attack on the White House while it hosted Ultimate Fighting Championship matches on its lawn over the weekend. Once investigators interviewed Proper at the hospital, the story he told them was chilling in its ambition. The alleged plan involved explosive-laden drones and rifles. According to the charging documents, the group intended to detonate drones over the north side of the outdoor U.F.C. arena, sending the crowd fleeing south directly into the line of fire of other members of the group, who would be positioned as snipers. Proper himself allegedly planned to show up with an AR-15, ammunition, tactical vests, and ballistic plates. Now, here's where the story gets complicated. While the plot was ambitious on paper, prosecutors were notably less clear about whether the conspirators actually had the means to pull any of this off. They had firearms, yes. But investigators did not appear to have found explosives or a fleet of drones ready to go. Still, 5 people are now in custody across multiple states. A Missouri man, Daniel Eskridge, allegedly discussed building drones and even talked about breaking into military facilities to steal explosives. In California, Michael Allen Thomas allegedly admitted to helping plan the attack and encouraging others to join, while another California man, Brian Roa, denied involvement and said he'd simply planned to go to Washington to protest. And in Nebraska, a man who called himself Shepherd Online, Abraham Alvarez, claimed to be building drones and, in his words, cooking explosives. Whether investigators actually found any such materials at his home, the court papers don't say. As for the motivation? According to the charging documents, the group was driven by a desire to protect the United States, a country they believed needed to be torn down so that it could be rebuilt. Some members also allegedly expressed that people connected to Jeffrey Epstein should not be governing the country. FBI Director Kash Patel announced the arrests on social media, saying the alleged attacks were stopped cold. The Secret Service, which says it led the investigation from the start, confirmed the probe is still ongoing and that as of Tuesday's press conference, some suspects remained at large. The whole thing started not with a tip from a federal informant or surveillance operation, but with a mother who picked up the phone and called the police about her own son, and that one call, 4 days before the fights, may well have been what unraveled the entire alleged conspiracy.